and I am welcoming into the studios Monty Are I. Well, I've got two of you, so not fully.
The most important member.
Yes.
Yes.
I hope your bandmates aren't listening.
Yeah, they are.
Getting all kinds of jealous.
Yeah, we told them not to come.
Yeah. Why don't you introduce yourself so we can recognize voices here?
I am Ryan, and I play in Monty Are I.
I'm Steven, Matthew Aiello.
Well, you guys do have a number of tours under your belt. On this last one, did you go any place that was really new and exciting?
Canada.
We've done Canada before, but this was Canada.
Yeah, usually
this was like
the middle of Canada.
Yeah, we were basically at the same. I don't even know what you want to say. Height, latitude,
longitude, one of those.
Whatever,
things.
one of those as like Alaska or something. We were in Edmonton, and it was really high up. Yeah, it was freezing, but we got to see that. We had a lot of cool. On our off time, we did a lot of like cool hiking things and stuff we never do because
we never took time to do stuff. Yeah, we never took time to do stuff on days off. We went to a wine tasting one day.
People are like, "Wow!" They're like, it's not lame. It's just bring a little bit of Rhode Island with us. We're Italian, so we got to drink wine.
Yeah, absolutely.
We went to Portland. We did an awesome hike in Portland. We went through. Was it not Yosemite? Was it Yosemite?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Yosemite. We drove through there. It was
went through a nice little prosciutto factory.
Yeah.
You know, we did one of those. No, I don't know. It was fun. It was a good time, though. We did, it's after you've been touring for so long, switching it up like something like this, getting to see other
something
things.
Normal.
Yeah, like even when you go like sightseeing, you see monuments, you see things that are historical.
Yeah,
it's fun,
Okay, because what did you guys used to do in your free time before you were like touring the country?
We tried to like
drink too much.
Yeah, we'd fix our hangovers.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not really. I don't know. I don't really know. We used to just get a hotel and just sit. I think when we were younger,
we used to drink a lot.
Yeah, I think when we were younger, we just used to do not much.
Yeah.
And just kind of like recover till the next show. But now we're a little older. We want to experience more. I think.
See things.
Yeah. When you're younger too, it's like I'm in a band.
Yeah.
Like you're so aware of being in a band, and you're like, oh, I got to party tonight. Got to hang out. I got to be in the band. And then after a couple of years, you're like, all right, let's try something different.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can't guarantee tomorrow will be totally chill.
No.
It might still be mobbing you.
No, we don't want any
want
shows. The shows are never chill. It's just the days off.
Just
okay.
Like today. Yeah. Today's a day off for us. We're just going to go home and eat some chicken soup.
Nice, all right. Sounds like you got big plans for that.
Apparently we live together, too. We're just going to go home together and
I'm going to make you some chicken soup.
So you guys were just touring, and you were obviously touring when you were doing that. Yep. How did you like how do you compare the touring experience to recording? I mean, do you have a favorite, or do you like doing both equally?
I like touring better. Me.
Yeah, I would say it's definitely a trade-off. I mean, I'm pretty sure I think a lot of musicians would say that. I mean, even there's a lot of benefits to creating music.
It's more of a stressful time being in the studio for sure because you want to make it.
Yeah, that's the thing. With us, it's like everything's got to be perfect. Whether it not necessarily played perfectly, everything just has to it has to fit well. If that makes any sense.
Go together.
And the vibe has to be good too. But a lot of times it's so stressful. But I think when the process is done, even some of the times while we were making the record, like we had a string section come in. You heard it on Kaleidoscope. We had a lot of cool things we wanted to accomplish, and it was really fulfilling doing that. And then on the other side of it, the energy aspect.
Yeah, the payoff is the live show, being able to see people sing your songs, and that's why I like
And it's more of it's also like a physical representation of what the song is too, because we don't like to stand still. We like to totally freak out while we're playing. So it's cool. It's just like a way to get it all out. And like Ryan said, the payoff is definitely everyone being involved in us, or with us, I should say, and singing along with us, and it's definitely a really cool side of being a musician.
Yeah.
Are you guys rocking out kind of in the studio just to get that same energy level and vibe?
There are times where you need to focus. I mean, because you could say when we play live, we're not perfect at all, and we know that, and we're okay.
Yeah.
I feel like live bands should make mistakes, and we do it all the time. But that's what makes it live. We're in the studio. Sometimes you got to just bring it back and focus on what you're doing. But then
there was one time in particular that we were just we were in it heavy, super stressed out, and I was like, okay. And it had nothing to do with what we were recording. I shut all the lights off. We had a lightsaber that the producer had. I turned on Michael Jackson, and we all start freaking out, dancing, going absolutely nuts. Sometimes you just gotta go. We were going crazy, probably, which is the bad thing. But
sometimes that's what it takes.
Sometimes you need to do it.
A little dance sesh,
and then magic happens after that.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Nice. And is there a general theme to kind of this last album that just kind of ties it all together, or are these the best of what you guys have been working on, and you just feel good about each individual song separately?
No, they definitely tie in some way lyrically. And part of the thing, too, for us was the last 2 years of our lives as a band, we went through a lot of
crap.
A lot of struggle. And it was basically, you know, our independent label had folded. We didn't really have a home at that point. We got picked up by Island Def Jam, but it took so long. It really took a long time. And the benefit was that we could create more, you know, and we could expand our creation. You know, we did try doing some interesting stuff on this record, but it was really hard for us. And it took a toll on our band and us personally. So I think all the songs are about rising up out of the struggle, because one of the best things for me and for us, I think, too, was releasing the record.
Yeah.
You know, finally being able to put it out after years of playing, after years of, you know, we got signed to a major label. We were super stoked.
Yeah.
And so, you know, all the songs are about this, most of them, you know, are about this sort of struggle, in particular The Stand and Break Through the Silence and Hope. You know, I have all these themes, and yeah, it's definitely genuine feelings put into the song. Sorry.
Great. And so how does 1 in a Million then like fit into all of that?
Well, go ahead. Go ahead, Steve. Take this one.
Well, initially it was meant to be like a relationship song, and it's sort of like what happens with some of our songs is they end up taking shape in a weird way over time. So it really started meaning different things to us, to each of us in the band. And it was almost like, even with like the label situation, or
it's like
we're going through, you know. Yeah,
it's like everyone telling you, you know, everyone's saying, "Oh, this song's not good enough," or "This thing's not good enough." But for us, it's like, you know, it's cheesy, you know, 1 in a million to say it after something like that. But it's like, you know, I feel like we're creating the best stuff we've ever done, and that's what it is to me. It's like,
yeah, maybe
stuff,
we weren't.
To me, is 1 in a million, you know, 1 in a million.
Maybe we weren't comparing ourselves to other people, but for us personally,
Yeah.
this is like a huge accomplishment for us, and I think we take it personally, and you know, we put it into our music. So.
Great. All right. Well, let's listen to that really quick. It's 1 in a Million. Monty Are I is on 95.5 WBRU. You, Monty Are I, is here because you guys will be playing a special acoustic set tomorrow.
Indeed.
So here's the thing. So tomorrow is the Rock Hunt kickoff for the year.
Oh yeah.
Do you guys have advice for like the bands that are hoping to enter? You know, what does it take? I mean, what is your journey? You know, like how do people do this?
We've done the Rock Hunt a bunch of times.
Practice, just practice.
Practice?
Because I can't really remember exactly, but you have to play live in front of judges, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you got to play good live then. You got to just practice.
I remember 2003 and 2004. We played at the old Lupo's, and we also played at the Green Room at the time. I remember one thing that I remember talking to the judges. I think one thing that set us apart, although we didn't win, was that we put on a show. You know, we entertained as opposed to just playing our songs.
I think that's what we all. I think most bands, you know, that are playing out or whatever, it's all about putting on a good show.
Right.
So if you can figure out a way to do that, that's the way to win.
That's right. Awesome. And so when we see you guys play tomorrow, are we going to be hearing mostly your new stuff from Break Through the Silence, do you think, or will we mix it up with some older?
We're doing a couple of old songs.
Okay.
Mostly new.
Mostly new songs. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Switch it up. Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, because it seems like you guys seem to thrive on like let's do different things all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
And get a feel for it.
Well, we just do so much of the same stuff.
Yeah,
sometimes.
so that's
it
why
gets so boring,
this will be cool.
you know?
We've never played Lupo's acoustic ever, so this will be interesting.
Cool.
Yeah.
Does it happen a lot that people are like, I want to hear 1 in a Million, so do it?
Yeah.
And you know, and you guys are like, well, we have new stuff we want to try.
Yeah, well, I mean, we just always played 1 in a million. I mean, 1 in a million anyways. Just
Well, it's pretty new still.
Yeah,
but
it's relatively new, but yeah, it's same. I mean, I think it goes between the sheets sometimes from our last record, because that's older. Sometimes they're like, oh, but then I'm like, we have new stuff, though. You know, let's play some new stuff.
Gotcha.
'Cause that was a single off our last one.
Nice.
Sometimes we don't like to play. You know?
Yeah. Well, tomorrow it's going to be all up to you.
Yeah.
Once you get out there, there's no stopping you. So.
Right, exactly.
Great. Okay, so we'll see you guys tomorrow at Lupo's. It's Monty Are I. Thank you guys so much for coming in.
Thank you.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks. You listen to Monty Are I on BRU.